KILR. KILR Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Flight Simulator 10 Steam Edition, or as is known as FSX, :SE. That's abbreviated. So, have a little bit of an addition to this flight that you're probably not going to see too much of at the moment. And that, as I click out of it and you don't hear any sound, is this right here. That was weird. My recording software is doing some weird stuff because I've actually been having some issues. I've been running some tests. I'm having some kind of memory errors and stuff like that. So, but this is it. This is what's installed is Rex Skyforce 3D. Total atmospheric immersion. So, but with it being night, probably not going to see much, but the program is injecting real weather into the flight simulator. Not that it wasn't doing it before, it was, but this is different. I've recorded a couple of stress tests, if you will. Testing things out, because the first time I was trying to record this, oh my goodness, I was running. It's not like I was getting like memory errors, but it wasn't with Flight Simulator. It was with the Rex program. The out of memory network errors were happening with it, and the frames were not smooth. It was just awful. But I think I may have found the right settings, and with that in mind, this is where we're at, and this is where we're going. We're at Bloomington, and we're going to Champaign, University of Illinois-Willard. And on what makes this kind of a special destination is on the original sublogic map for Chicago. This was the furthest south there was. You started off at Meigs, or at least, I did anyway. And I would fly all the way down here and turn around and go right back up. And, there would be that halfway mark at Kankakee. But these days, it will be an FSX. And I'll be able to experience it with Orbix scenery, sort of. Well, I mean, I've got the Orbix overhaul. It's not like there's an actual airport for Champaign that was made by Orbix. That'd be cool if there was, but there's not. So what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and get things started up here. We have to tune into ATIS. So we'll do that right now. And how do I know? Because there's this thing right here that tells you. It says tune in ATIS 135.350. I just put this behind me so you don't so it doesn't like block everything. All right, let's see. 135. That is right, yeah.
To 962, in use runway Q0, I advise you have information Bravo. This is Central Rebel. Information Bravo. 0000 Zulu. Weather. Light rain cloud. Overcast at. Visibility 50. Temperature 60.6. Wind 185 degrees 10 knots. Altimeter 2962. In use runway 20. I advise you have information Bravo. This is Central Rebel. Information Bravo. 0000 Zulu. Light rain cloud. Overcast at.
It just sounds funny. Zulu, 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 Zulu. Oh, where's that? The thing disappears every time you do something different. Tune to Bloomington ground 121.65. 00000. Yeah, yep, yeah. Six five. Come on. Bloomington ground, November 13 Foxtrot, radio check 121.65.
November 13 Foxtrot, readability 5.
Readability 5, also November 13 Foxtrot.
Bloomington ground, Cessna 1 ladder rated deal and part 5 weapon commission. Bravo! Request back CBS part train municipal.
Cessna 908 India. Taxi to runway 20 via Delta. Hold short runway 3.
Taxi to runway 20 via Delta. Hold short runway 3. Cessna ladder rated deal.
Clear entry November.
Ugh. They should be referring to me as Cessna 13 Foxtrot, and they're not. Maybe it's because my number is too short.
Short runway 2 minor. Clear entry November.
Cessna ladder rated deal. Request tap. Temporary trains to copy rated. No 123.6.
Cessna 908 India. Report back on frequency.
Cessna 1 ladder rated deal.
Bloomington ground, November 13 Foxtrot, ready for clearance, University of Illinois-Willard.
November 13 Foxtrot, stand by.
Stand by and wait for the other guy to yell. That's what we're doing. I don't know.
November 13 Foxtrot, clear to Univ of Illinois-Willard Airport, cleared as filed. Maintain 3000. Departure 8.05, squawk 3106.
3106. 310.
Citation 991
6.
Bravo Mike. Ready for clearance, Vero Beach Municipal.
Citation 991 Bravo Mike. Stand by.
November 13 Foxtrot is cleared to University of Illinois-Willard Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain 3000. Departure frequency 118.05. Squawk 3106.
November 13 Foxtrot. Feedback correct.
Bloomington ground, Cessna 1 ladder rated deal. Bad on 320.
Cessna 908 India. Roger.
Bloomington ground, November 13 Foxtrot, request startup.
Bravo Mike. Cleared to Vero Beach Municipal Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain 6000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.05. Squawk 3112. Departure frequency 118.05. Squawk 3112.
I have no idea if it heard me.
Either 1 Bravo Mike. Cleared to Vero Beach Municipal Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain 6000. Departure frequency 118.05. Squawk 3112.
Citation Niner 901 Bravo Mike. Feedback correct.
Bloomington ground.
Ugh.
Citation 991 Bravo Mike. Request start.
Citation Niner 901 Bravo Mike. Stand by.
Bloomington ground, November 13 Foxtrot, request startup.
Cross runway 3, taxi to runway 20, be Illinois, Foxtrot, Cessna provider, rated deal.
Dude, man, go away. Do I have to do that again? Bloomington ground, November 13 Foxtrot, request startup. Okay, we're going to press 0 to bypass that.
November 13 Foxtrot. Stand by. November 13 Foxtrot. Startup approved.
About time. Bloomington ground, November 13 Foxtrot, request pushback and start. I don't need a pushback though, but that was...
November 13 Foxtrot. Pushback and start approved.
Roger, November 13 Foxtrot.
Bloomington ground. Clear to 522. Quebec ready for clearance. Greater Rochester International.
Near 2522 Quebec. Stand by. Citation Niner 901 Bravo Mike. Startup approved.
Citation 991 Bravo Mike.
Near 2522 Quebec. Cleared to Greater Rochester International Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain 6000. Expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.05 squawk 3121.
Okay. Are we bouncing back and forth here? Yeah, we are.
As filed, maintain 6000. Departure frequency 18.05 squawk 3121.
There we go.
Near 2522 Quebec. Feedback correct.
Cessna 339er.
Jeez.
Temporary change to Kankakee Radio 123.6.
Cessna 339er. Report back on frequency.
Cessna 66339er.
Bloomington ground. Citation 991 Bravo Mike. At
Why is this airport so busy?
Information Bravo. Ready taxi with clearance.
Citation 1 Bravo Mike. Taxi to runway 20. Hold short Delta.
Taxi to runway 20. Hold short Delta. Citation 1 Bravo Mike. Citation 1 Bravo Mike.
Bloomington ground. Clear to 522. Quebec request startup.
Last aircraft. Say again. Near 2522 Quebec. Startup approved.
Clear to 522. Quebec.
Oh. Bloomington ground, November 13 Foxtrot at Park 11 with information Bravo. Ready taxi with clearance.
Cessna 339er. Roger.
That was not us.
November 13 Foxtrot. Taxi to runway 20 via Foxtrot.
Taxi to runway 20 via Foxtrot, November 13 Foxtrot. Oh my word, like, finally?
Near 1744 Golf. Stand by.
I think my recording software is still... Oh my.
Cleared to Greater Rochester International Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain 6000. Expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.05 squawk 3130.
Cleared 174 for golf, clear to Greater Rochester International Airport, cleared as filed, maintain 6000. Departure frequency 118.05. Squawk 31.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but the animation is... The frames are still bad.
1744 Golf. Feedback correct.
Bloomington ground. Clear to 522.
It could be the ATC that's causing the problem.
Information problem. Ready taxi with clearance.
Clear to Quebec. Taxi to runway 20. Hold short Delta.
Taxi to runway 20. Hold short Delta. Clear to Quebec.
Bloomington ground. Clear 1744 for golf. Request startup.
Clear 1744 Golf. Startup approved.
Clear 1744 for golf.
Upwind to 21. Vacated runway.
Orbit 221. Stand by.
Bloomington ground. Cessna 339er. Back on frequency.
Clear 83 November. Cross runway 29er. Taxi to Park 1. Via Echo. Hold short runway 3.
It must be the air traffic causing the problem.
Taxi to Park 1. Via Echo. Hold short runway 3. Clear 83 November.
Cessna 339er. Roger. Orbit 221. Taxi to Park 3. Via Golf. Hold short runway 29er.
Taxi to Park 3. Via Golf. Hold short runway 29er. Upwind to 21.
I might turn it off. Because it's... Man, it's causing issues.
Bloomington ground. Beach 876905. Request startup.
Beach 8769 Startup approved.
Beach 876905.
Bloomington ground. Clear 1744 for golf at Park 12 with information. Bravo. Ready taxi with clearance.
Clear 44 Golf. Taxi to runway 20. Via Foxtrot.
Taxi to runway 20. Flight Foxtrot. Clear 4 for golf.
Whoops. That's right. I can't use the right mouse button on this thing. Oh, wow. This thing is really jittery. Look at this.
7905 at Park 13 with information. Bravo. Request taxi DFR Titusville.
Taxi to Park 7 via Golf. Hold short runway 29er. Orbit 191.
Bloomington Tower, November 13 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff. It didn't work. Bloomington Tower, November 13 Foxtrot, ready for takeoff.
November 13 Foxtrot, hold position.
Hold position, November 13 Foxtrot. I was doing the same thing. I was that you hear in the ProFlight emulator on one of the other simulators that I have. He's like, ready to taxi. Of course, it didn't recognize what I was saying, so I had to say it again. I may have fixed the frames. I tried a different... Well, it's still looks choppy, but... I think it's the ATC and the air traffic causing a problem.
Runway 20, wind 19 at 10.
Clear to land runway 20. Citation 0 Mike Tango.
Bloomington Tower, Citrus 252. ILS runway 20.
Citrus 252. Bloomington
Huh.
Tower. Roger.
There's a plane right behind us. They've got us holding, probably because someone's coming in. We just couldn't see them. I don't think I'm getting as bad as the problems when I was first starting to record this, because I was watching the recording software and it was like almost every 15 seconds or so, even if I wasn't even moving, it would say encoding overloaded, which usually means it's dropping frames like crazy. I see it's still doing it a little bit, but that's only like when moving. There is our plane that just landed right there. See that? That's why this red thing is here.
Citation 0, Mike Tango. Turn right at any intersection.
That's not normally there. That's put there by VoxATC as a kind of a...
13 Foxtrot. Runway 20, line up and wait.
Runway 20, line up and wait, November 13 Foxtrot. Yep, see, now it disappears. So that's VoxATC telling me, okay, you can go onto the runway now.
Clear 44 Golf.
Bloomington-Normal, upgrade 326 with UNILS runway 20.
Orbit 326, Bloomington Tower, Roger. Citation 0, Mike Tango, contact Bloomington ground, 121.65.
121.65. Citation 0 Mike Tango.
November 13 Foxtrot, wind 190 at 10, cleared takeoff runway 20.
Clear takeoff runway 20, November 13 Foxtrot. I'm like... Blah, 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 blah.
Clear 44 Golf, runway 20, line up and wait.
It's like, line up and wait.
Bloomington Tower, lead 695, ready for takeoff.
Lead 695, hold position.
Hold position, lead 695.
Clear 44 Golf, wind 190 at 10, clear to take off runway 20.
Take off runway 20, 4 for Golf.
Tower, Citrus 860, with UNILS runway 20.
Citrus 816, Bloomington Tower, Roger. Citrus 252, Clear to land runway 20. Wind 180 at 15.
Land runway 20, circus 252.
Clear 44 Golf. Clark into the Orient departure 118.05.
118.05. 4 for golf.
November 13 Foxtrot. Clark into the Orient departure 118.05.
118.05, November 13 Foxtrot. Peoria departure, November 13 Foxtrot with you, leaving 1,900, climbing 3,000.
November 13 Foxtrot, Peoria departure, Roger. Weather 4 Golf, climb and maintain 1 per 1,000.
1 per 1,000. 4 for golf.
Orbit 695, turn left heading to 4-5.
Turn left heading 2 for 5, orbit 695.
Citation to 2 Potter, reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180. Citation to 2 Papa.
Orient approaching 39, with 4,000.
Orbit 939, fly heading 010, descent and maintain 3,000. Expect vectors to ILS runway 20 approach, altimeter 2, 960.
Heading 010, leaving for 1,000, descent 3,000, 939.
Graphics are still jittery.
Maintain 3,500 until established on a localizer. Flare for ILS runway 20 approach. Contact Bloomington-Normal 24.6.
Maintain 3,500 until established on localizer. For ILS runway 20 approach 124.6, heading 695.
Orbit 939, reduce speed 20.
Reduce speed 20, 939.
I'm trying to activate a leg of the
Citrus 857, turn left heading.
of the flight plan.
Climb and maintain 3,500. Turn left heading 325, leaving 3,000, climbing 3,500. Citrus 857.
Okay. There, we got it now. I think it's getting a little smoother now that we're getting away from the airport. That's where most of the traffic is at.
Citrus 857, turn left heading to 4-5. Turn left heading 245, Citrus 857.
Peoria approach, orbit 159, with you at 4,000.
Orbit 159, Fly heading 010. Descent and maintain 3000.
Yeah,
Expect
that's a little better.
Runway 20 approach. Altimeter 2, 960.
Fly heading 010, leaving 4000, descending 3000, orbit 159.
Citrus 8 hours established on localizer. Communicate LS London to very long launch. 124.6. Citrus 857. Orbit now 39. Reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180. Climb 39.
Orbit 159. Reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200.
Turn left head.
The voice sounds weird. Could you hear this? Climb. La 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 climb. Okay, got 29 miles to go. Ah, wind is blowing us off course too.
Level 32 Yankee. Turn left head into 4-5. November 1 through Foxtrot. Descent and maintain 3000.
Turn left head into 4-5. Level 32 Yankee.
Descend and maintain 3000, November 1-3 Foxtrot. Well, I kinda am. No, I'm not. Okay.
Last aircraft sinking.
Peoria approach, orbit 989, with you at 4000.
I think I see some screen tearing going on here. Ugh. I can't get my i7 computer. I can't get it fixed fast enough. Descend and maintain 3000, November 1-3 Foxtrot.
Orbit 159. Reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180, orbit 159.
Level 32 Yankee. Maintain 3500 until established on a localizer. Clear for ILS runway 20 approach. Contact Bloomington Tower 124.6.
I tell you what, trying to have the Rex Skyforce 3D going along with VoxATC going, because it takes memory for the voices,
Clear 1 for Yankee. Turn left head
and then the traffic that it's, no wonder it's stuttering.
Left heading 315, leaving 3100, climbing 3500, clear 1 for Yankee.
Clear 4 Golf. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
1 per 1000, climb flight. 4 for golf.
Orbit 989. Fly heading 010. Descent and maintain 3000. Expect vectors to ILS runway 20 approach. Altimeter 2, 960.
Fly heading 010, leaving 4100 descent.
Wish I could show you the Rex program. We'll have to do that on another flight.
Clear 1 for Yankee. Turn left head into 40.
Left heading to Fox 0, clear 1 for Yankee.
Clear 4 Golf.
One thing I may do on the next flight is tune the traffic down even further Because this is way too much talking.
Climb flight 124 with direct clear Rochester to merge 1, 4 for golf.
Clear 1 for Yankee. Maintain 3,500 until established on a localizer. Clear for ILS runway 20 approach. Contact Bloomington Tower 124.6.
Maintain 3,500 until established on localizer. Cleared for ILS runway 20 approach. 124.6. Clear 1 for Yankee.
I'm tempted to just turn it off.
Kansas City Center 127.27.
The text-to-speech gets a little tiring after a while.
Orbit 989. Reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200, orbit 989.
Some of the voices are good, and then some of them are just...
Turn left heading 325. Climb and maintain 3,500.
Turn left heading 325. Leave in 3,000. Climb in 3,500. Orbit 143.
Citation 16 Alpha. Fly heading 010. Descend and maintain 3,000. Expect vectors to ILS runway 20 approach. Altimeter 2, 960.
Fly heading 017, leaving 4,000, descending 3,000. Citation 16 Alpha.
I don't have an autopilot on this, so
Reduce speed 20.
I have to constantly keep the controls.
Citation 16 Alpha.
Orbit 143. Turn left
I have to keep my hand on the controls.
Turn left
See?
heading 245.
Just put that back on there. That way you can tell if I'm moving. See how I'm moving the stick?
Approach, clear 71 Mike, with you at 4,000.
Clear 71 Mike. Fly heading 010. Descend and maintain 3,000. Expect vectors to ILS runway 20 approach. Altimeter 2, 960.
Fly heading 010, leaving 4,000, descend 3,000, clear 71 Mike.
Orbit 143. Maintain 3,500 until established on a localizer.
We're getting there.
For
We got
ILS runway 20 approach.
maybe 19 miles left.
Bloomington Tower 124.6.
Maintain 3,500 until established on localizer. Clear for ILS runway 20 approach. 124.6.
Literally, just keep going and going and going.
Orbit 989. Reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180, orbit 989.
Clear 71 Mike. Reduce speed 20.
And unfortunately, you can't change the traffic slider unless you're out of VoxATC. You can't change it while you're in it.
Citation to 2 Potter. Turn left heading.
Be nice if you could.
Climb and maintain 3,500.
Turn left heading 325. Leave in 3,100.
Leave in 3,000.
500. Citation 22 Papa.
Citation.
Citation
325 Papa.
Reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180. Citation 16 Alpha.
Citation to 2 Potter. Turn left heading to 405.
Turn left heading 245. Citation 22 Papa.
I have a trim or something somewhere. Like rudder trim or something, but I'm not seeing it.
Orbit 7687. Fly heading 010. Descent and maintain 3000. Expect vectors to ILS runway 20 approach. Altimeter 2, 960.
010, 3000, descending 3000, 767.
Citation to Two-Potter. Maintain 3500 until established on a localizer. Flare for ILS runway 20 approach. Contact Bloomington Tower 124.6.
Maintain 3,500
Okay.
until established on localizer. Clear for ILS runway.
This is the trim. This is what I was looking for.
4.6. Citation 22 Papa.
But I don't think I'm going to mess with that.
Reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180, layer 71 Mike.
Orbit 7687. Reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200, 767.
Orbit 9,
So,
39. Turn left heading.
plane over there.
Climb and maintain 3500.
Climb.
Turn left heading 325, 3100, climb 3500.
This is where Champagne is at. Some more air traffic over here. See, I've tuned down graphics too. Like I removed anti-aliasing thinking that that would help. It may have helped a tad. If anything, I think it's helping with the recording. I'm not seeing as many problems with it. The first time I tried recording this, oh my word, it was bad.
Reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180, 39.
All right.
939. Maintain 3500 until
Got about 12 miles left to go.
Flare for ILS runway 20 approach. Contact Bloomington Tower 124.6.
3500 until established on localizer. For ILS runway 20 approach 124.6, climb 39.
KILR approach, near 34X-ray, looking at 4,000.
I had also noticed that the air traffic and stuff was up on FSX, and it's supposed to be off when you're using VoxATC. But even when I turned that off, it's like everything was still the same.
Expect vectors to ILS runway 20 approach. Altimeter 2, 960.
Fly heading 010, leaving 4,100, descending 3,000, near 34X-ray.
Low 34 X-ray. Reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200, near 34X-ray.
Orbit 159. Turn left heading 325. Climb and maintain 3500.
Didn't even say anything about, hey, there's such and such in your area at 11 o'clock. Report them in sight. Didn't even say that. And that looks like another one that's heading our direction right here. I think this air traffic control is playing chicken with us.
Orbit 159. Turn left heading 245.
Turn left heading 245.
The airport's down here.
Orbit 159. Reduce speed 180.
Reduce speed 180. Orbit 159.
Are they going to give us Instructions for going into the airport or what?
KILR approach, level 31 kilo, width at 4,000.
Level 31 kilo. Fly heading 010. Descent and maintain 3,000. Expect vectors to IL.
We're 8 miles away, for crying out loud.
Altimeter 2, 9.65.
Fly heading 010, leaving 4,000, descending 3,000, level 31 kilo.
Orbit 159. Maintain 3,500 until established on a localizer. Cleared for ILS runway 20 approach. Contact Bloomington-Normal 24.6.
I just turned it off because it's annoying me. So now that I turned it off, we won't see any air traffic at all. But you know what? That is okay. We're going to land at that runway right in front of us. That is Champagne. I don't know, man. I like VoxATC, but it's getting annoying now. Just trying to listen to it. I think I might switch to ProFlight Emulator again. I love ProFlight Emulator. Why? Because it works. Not perfectly, but it does work. VoxATC works too, but man, those voices really get tiring after a while. There's at least a lot of different voices to use on ProFlight Emulator. I may just use the default ATC also. For a little bit. Or no ATC for that matter. Got 5 miles. And there's a lot of great text-to-speech voices, but I guess the way they're implemented in the ATC program, it's like sometimes they sound good, and other times it's like one shot climb. It just sounds so bad. That's better. Yeah, now that we're coming in for landing, I don't have to worry about some crappy frame rate being caused by the air traffic. we're coming in nice and easy here. Still a little too fast, though. That should be all of the flaps right there. Whoa. That was weird. It just kind of went darker. What? Did you cause, like, bad luck or something? It must be like weather haze or something. Like visibility got worse. Well, that'll make for an interesting landing. Is my, yeah, they're on. Alright, cool. We can take that off. Don't need our landing lights on. Yeah, you see, it's a lot smoother than what it was. That's because there's no AI traffic or anything running around. Say, should I stop and look both ways? No, because there's no air traffic. There is nothing right now. Because I turned it all off. If it was good enough for Flight Simulator 2, then it's good enough for us. Let's park over here. Or can we? No, it looks like the pavement kind of ends right there. Alright, that's fine. We'll stop right here. Alright, sounds good. Turn off the radios there. Alright. Well, it is raining out here in Champaign. This is where we're at. Okay. Well, I don't know. That may have not been an entirely exciting flight. If anything, we're just kind of running some, I don't know, running bugs through or something. Trying to figure out what's working and what's not working. Like I said, you can't really see much of Rex right now because it's dark. But we'll be able to look at it more on future flights. And as far as VoxATC, I think it's time to give it a little bit of a rest. What do you think? If not, if you like the VoxATC, I'll keep using it. I did pay money for it, so like I said, I do like it, but it's getting a little tiring at the moment, so I might switch off to something else. I don't know, or just leave it quiet. I mean, I'm using ProFlight Emulator on FS9, and I'm using it on X-Plane. I'm using the default ATC with 2002, so. I don't know if I just want to use something I'm already using on one of the other simulators, you know what I mean? Alright, well, or maybe I'll just change the voices around or something. Anyhow, thanks for joining me on this flight, and be sure to check it out on the other simulators, and I will see you on the next leg. Don't forget that we're doing this same flight in the other simulators, so check those out if you'd like to make some comparisons or just relive some of those old fun memories of the past. Be sure to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content, and thanks very much for watching.